So Iran's nuclear ambition isn't the only threat keeping Pentagon war planners up at night. Iran has become very good at building and using drones quickly and on the cheap. And sure enough, U.S. intelligence shows Iran is already building them again after many manufacturing and storage sites for drones were damaged in U.S. and Israeli airstrikes. And it's not just Iran that relies heavily on this cheap technology. It's become the go-to weapon for asymmetric warfare. Ukraine uses drones to fight the much bigger and more powerful Russia, and many say right now Ukraine is winning. And Cuba has reportedly amassed more than 300 military drones that could be used to attack the U.S. They got them from Russia and Iran. So where is America's arsenal of cheap, effective drones? Well, we're working on it. The U.S. Department of War plans to build a drone force of 300,000 units by 2027. Right now, the U.S. Armed Forces have only about 16,000 unmanned aerial vehicles, otherwise known as UAVs. A new drone dominance program aims to increase that number to 19 times over. NewsNation national correspondent Alex Carprariello is live in Michigan at Camp Grayling, which was just designated a National Drone Advancement Center. Alex, what does that mean?
Yeah, Elizabeth, it's very clear that drone technology is at the forefront of modern warfare. And I got a firsthand glimpse right here at Camp Grayling, where the United States is positioning itself to lead into the future.
The future of America's military might depend on soldiers at Camp Grayling in northern Michigan.
We have things you can do here you can't do anywhere else.
And right now, the Department of War demands they master everything drone.
It's urgent because of the way that the battlefield has changed with the use of drones. It's not a panic by any means.
Believe it or not, America, long proud for its assertion as being the most dominant defense in the world, is actually playing catch-up. The Pentagon learns more and more every day from Iranian Shahed drones, which deliver maximum damage at minimal cost. Likewise, Ukraine has proven it can stand up to Russia with an emphasis on three principles: be cheaper, faster, and more explosive than the enemy.
Does it ever feel hard to keep up with warfare? Because it changes, it feels like almost every day.
Warfare can be hectic, it can be confusing, and the best thing you can do is have that soldier that can adapt, overcome, and accomplish the mission at the end of the day.
The reality is, here in the U.S., the rank and file leads the way. 31-year-old Staff Sergeant Sorrells built this $700 drone with 3D printers and cheap parts found online. Low-ranking soldiers don't just take orders anymore. They research, develop, and then inform their commanders, a bottom-up approach contradicting decades of established American war strategy.
They have actually used their own funding, their own money, to purchase 3D printers and to build drones and to develop things that we need right now.
Hey, you're gonna take off?
Put on the goggles and you can see the benefits of first-person view drones. They go fast and can be equipped with lethal payloads.
It's meant to attach explosives onto this and then run it into a target and blow it up.
So this is what we were talking about.
This is one of those, yes.
This $100,000 drone launches vertically, then soars through the sky for up to an hour, gathering intelligence. And when it locates its target, the UAS platoon launches this one. For training, it's loaded with footballs. For war, it's explosive weaponry.
You know, the explosives are chasing us, right? And so it's a complete change that we're trying to adapt to it and learn how to deal with and overcome.
But counter-drone training is just as much playing defense as offense. Say an explosive strikes a target but doesn't detonate. This $250,000 bird will go airborne. It's the first line of recon.
We'll send this up, we'll go down to the scene, take a look, kind of assess the situation, what we have to deal with, and then we'll bring it back. Just like that.
Next, robots roll in and take out the threat without putting soldiers in harm's way.
Because I'm doing this, remotely, it's safer for me.
And if all else fails, then it's time to strap up.
But kind of a comfy blanket, you know. There you have it.
80 pounds of Kevlar is needed to X-ray this down drone and deem it safe before troops can move in.
Drones are always going to be around, kind of like IEDs. They're very effective, they're easy to do, but we just don't want to hyper-focus on it.
While machines are now clearly critical elements to the mission, senior Army leadership tells me well-rounded soldiers will always be needed to prepare for combat.
The Department of War full speed ahead right now. Betterment of our country and our ability to defend ourselves.
And in just a few short weeks, several drone manufacturers are going to come right back here to Camp Grayling, showing off the latest and greatest drone technology for a chance to compete and win a $300 million Department of War contract to build 30,000 drones for our U.S. military. Elizabeth?
Yeah, they're
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.